Dr. Craig, Eddie Tabash from Beverly Hills, California. You mentioned in your opening speech about the importance of miracles in Jesus' ministry, and apparently you did so to demonstrate his need to give an evidentiary proof of his divinity beyond the laws of nature. Otherwise, why would he perform miracles? If our entire salvation is dependent upon accepting Jesus, why does God act in such a hidden fashion today? Why not 2,000 years later give us miracles? Part a few oceans, fire and brimstone a few cities, maybe a few flaming chariots. If we needed 2,000 years ago supernatural evidence to believe supernatural things, why is God so stingy today in denying us that same supernatural evidence, considering that so much rides upon it?
Well, I would agree with the French philosopher and mathematician Blaise Pascal when he said that God has given evidence sufficient for those with an open mind and an open heart, but it's sufficiently vague so as not to compel those whose hearts are closed. Certainly, God could write in skywriting across the sky, I exist, repent or perish, something of that sort. Or on every atom he could write, created by God.
Vote Republican.
Yeah. But I don't think that God's under any sort of obligation to offer these kinds of coercive evidences. I think that the evidences he has given are sufficient for someone who's willing to look at them with an open mind and an open heart. And I would add this other point, too, is that although I haven't talked about this very much tonight, I think that the primary way in which we know God exists is not through these evidences, but it is through this immediate experience of God himself, the fifth point that I talked about. For those who are genuinely seeking God, I believe God will make his existence evident to them. So there is a sort of interior way to God in addition to these exterior proofs.